Hey, it's Bill. Here's my thoughts on the Sabres beating the Leafs 5-1. Well, I've got a word for the second and third period. Starts the P, ends with a C, and has a pathetic effort. Absolutely pathetic. We'll go through with what I saw. Let's go to the first period. You start the game off, and Alex Kerfoot gives the puck away and takes a penalty. And let's just be blatantly honest here. Alex Kerfoot didn't stop giving up the puck all bloody night. Every time he touched the puck, he found a way to put it on a Buffalo Sabres stick. An absolutely atrocious effort. Disgusting. You go back and watch the game. He did not make one pass to the Leafs. He was consistent at giving the puck away, which the rest of the team was pretty good at doing. But he set the tone. Sabres to the power play, and it's a long shot, and in it goes again. Hooey. Well, I haven't seen this since the last game, and 6 times the game before that. You show the replay. Riley tips it in. Riley, just an atrocious effort by him tonight. Terrible game. No one really played well, so I don't even know why I'm even saying pathetic. Third line was okay. Hits him, goes in. It's 1-0 to start off the game. And you're going, oh, God. It's the Buffalo Sabres, and another goddamn long shot goes in. Man, the Leafs, it was just a boring first period. Like, boring. The Sabres made the Leafs work tonight, and the Leafs didn't want to work. No efforts. The only one that gave an effort was Bunting, and, well, it showed up. Nice give and go with Mitch Marner, and a nice pass to Rasmus Sandin, who scores a goal. And then at that point, he probably wanted to go stop the game. Had a great game. He wanted to pull a George Costanza. I'm out of here. I've done my thing for the night, and I need to leave, and I'll leave on a good note. Because if he would have left then, people would have gone, oh, great game, Sandin. Unfortunately, stayed in the game, and his weakness is shown. Now, I don't want to harp on this guy. He's young. But you cannot have a game like that. And they put him on his wrong side. Why would you put Sandin on his wrong side? He's shown that he can't play on his wrong side. What, you need extra proof, Sheldon? Let's go to the second goal. I know a lot of things are going to be talked about in the second goal. The puck should have been out twice. Marner, lazy effort on the boards. Absolutely lazy. And then Olsen gets in. Well, it wasn't Olsen, it was Asplund who walks in. And Olsen pushes Sandin at the appropriate time. Sandin doesn't have position. He's out of position. Mrazek gives up the rebound. It's in the net. Well, it wasn't even a rebound. It hit Sandin and moved over. So that's not Mrazek's issue. And the first goal, I guess you could say it's not Mrazek's issue. It's just another goddamn long shot. But it goes in. And, of course, you got the opposite of Campbell, where Campbell gets a guy in a whack on the legs and says, no, keep it going. You're doing good. And Mrazek stares him down. He stared Riley down, too. So, obviously, Mrazek is the exact opposite personality than Campbell. He's not gonna take any accountability. He's gonna put it on the player. We'll talk a little bit later about a goal that maybe he should have taken some accountability on, but I digress. He didn't have a shot on that one. It's 2-1. At this point, why panic? It's the Buffalo goddamn Sabres you're playing. You ain't playing the next coming of the Edmonton Oilers and the 85 Oilers here. This is the Buffalo Sabres. Relax. And the Leafs quit. That goal went in. They quit. They did. They absolutely quit. The only line that showed up in the third period, in this after that goal, and then into the third period, that goal went in at what? Halfway through the second period, 8 minutes left in the second period, and it was over. The third line showed up. I thought Kampf, I thought Engvall, I thought Mikheyev gave it an effort. And, of course, Engvall had some of the better opportunities in the game. Everything else was terrible. Let's fast forward to the third goal, bouncing in front of the net. No one takes a stick. No one takes a body. Smackety smack later, goes to Tage Thompson. It's in the net. You could argue that Mrazek should have had that one. But what in the world? Like, you're in front of the net. Take a goddamn body or a stick. They're there. Like, the Leafs were in front of the net. They just didn't take a stick or move anyone out of there. And Tage Thompson, who's had an amazing season so far, there you go. 3-1 going into the third. I said, I don't know. I don't know if this game's over yet. And then you win a draw. How many times did the Leafs well, it wasn't the offensive zone, neutral zone, but they win a draw, go across, the guy's on his wrong side, hits the boards, doesn't react, Skinner picks it up, breakaway, 4-1. And you're going to put Sandin on this one, and I definitely would say Sandin for the second one. The third one, it was a whole bunch of people. Sandin was involved, and this one's going to look really bad with Sandin, but let's remember, he's playing his offside. It's not his side. You put him in a bad position. He should have had it, yes. He should have took the penalty, yes. There's lots of things he should have done there. He's a 2-year-old defenseman. It's a bad spot to put him in. Anyways, it's buried in the net, 4-1. And then you talk the fifth goal, 2 defensemen behind the net. That's pretty standard for the Leafs nowadays, but it was surprising to see Brody. Hall losing the puck was the start of it, and then Brody around and in the net. Boom, Mrazek, nothing to have there. 5-1, and no pushback, and Pierre Engvall breathes on the goalie, and for God's sakes, Rasmus Dahlin decides to take him out. Our defenseman, even Lyubushkin tonight, there was nothing physical from this defense. The Sabres came out with a game plan to make it challenging and make the Leafs work. And the Leafs didn't show up for work. And this is what's going to happen. Now, I'm going to take a couple things out of here. One thing I want to point out here. John Tavares is terrible. He's not Jake Muzzin terrible. There was a time in this game, first period, where Morgan Rielly pinched. Bad pinch. He got caught 2-on-1. Tavares was beside the guy when he started. The guy blew by him. And Morgan Rielly blew by him too. This is ridiculous. I can't determine what's slower. John Tavares, Jason Allison, or the service at Bella Rogers. When you're on a service call. Hell, I can go to Tim Hortons and go through that drive-thru with 60 cars before John Tavares can get down the ice. $11 million for a guy who can't skate? I know he can't skate. I've seen it since day one. I saw him play in the Oshawa Generals. Couldn't skate. My first year in the Islanders, I said, couldn't skate. He seemed to improve it a little bit. You can believe it, he was actually faster than what he was in the OHL when he was on the Islanders. He has hands, but his hands are gone now too. You know, you had the game where he made one play against Washington, and we want to drum up the game. Their second line tonight was terrible. Kerfoot was awful. He couldn't pass it to his own team. It was to the wrong team. I don't even know if Nylander played. If someone could put an APB out for the man. I didn't see him in the game. And Tavares, ineffective everywhere he went. If I'm going to give out anyone, Bunting was okay, and the third line was good. Defensively, it wasn't the best effort again, but I wouldn't say there was like these glorious chances that went in. If you took a look at the Buffalo goals, one, Rielly shoots it off himself. The second goal, I think they had 4 shots in the first period. The second goal hits Sandin, drops down to a guy wide in front of the net. Third one is a stick whacking fest, and somehow goes to Tage Thompson. The fourth goal is just a costly turnover, and the fifth goal was maybe the one that stands out as a bad defensive play. It just no one showed up. The Leafs forwards did not want to battle through anything tonight. That was the easiest game that the Buffalo Sabres have ever played. I'm pretty sure not one of them got hit tonight. I don't know one Leaf or one Buffalo Sabre. Maybe I saw Simmons hit the boards. I don't know if he made contact with the person. That's an easy game. You made an easy... Jesus Christ. You got to work. Why they didn't show up, I don't friggin' know. You got a full crowd. The last thing I'm going to talk about, the fourth line, Spezza and Simmons. We're back to charity case Joe Thornton shit now. That's awful. Spezza and Simmons, every time they were on the ice, it was in our zone. Poor Robertson's, someone's got to teach him some defensive coverage. He's skating really fast. He's just going everywhere. He's like a water bug. Spezza and Simmons were awful. They've been awful for a long time. When they were on the ice against the fourth line of Buffalo, it never left the Toronto zone. Can we do it like... You got to hold people accountable and not effective. John Tavares is not effective. Hold him accountable. We you know what? We would never have let... Jake Muzzin would never have been held accountable. He'd still be playing right now. He's being held accountable by an injury, but that's where he should be. Maybe put Simmons up there, Spets up there, Tavares up there. Have a look. Anyways, they play on Saturday, so I guess I get a couple-day break of this nonsense. For people that also watch this channel, I got the darts videos going, so I'll be excited for the UK Open this weekend. The Leafs are playing Vancouver. Last time they played Vancouver didn't go well. Let's see what happens on Saturday. Cheers.